Greetings everyone, Agion here, another Kabi Heroes 1 replay. Spawn on the bottom left side as the Panzer Elite, we have Blocks. Spawn as teammate as the yellow, there's also Panzer Elite. We have Rummelsnuff. Spawn as their opposition, we have a UK, the Sharp. I wonder how sharp he is. And his teammate as a US player, we have Kabi.
Grenadiers kampfbereit.
Initial build order of Panzer Grenadiers, engineers. Looks like he's using both engineers to build up the barracks into probably 1 to 3 squads of riflemen.
I have secured the objective. Awaiting orders.
Kaliningrad capturing up some various points. Capture the central fuel point, but it's out of the cutoff outside the supply zone. So he's not capturing it. Oh, there's Kaliningrad. Sometimes it's, I don't know why, but today I have a hard time just seeing stuff that's right in front of me. Because it really sort of does blend in.
Victory point secured. No enemy contact.
Engineers. And they're chatting. I haven't really been paying attention. Really doing Dirty Manor, and I'm doing the same. That's Kabi, and I don't know. Kabi is the Panzer. Nope. That is the US player. Set of G43s are out. Kaliningrad could try pushing those riflemen out, or just going to just zoom around and try to decapture that munitions point right in the middle of combat. And it looks like that's the guy who's in Blocks. It looks like it's... Is that Japanese or Chinese? Either way, we've got plenty of Panzer Grenadiers here. Another squad of infantry section has pushed on forward. And here comes a Jeep. It can't capture the central VP like the Kaliningrad. Where did that Kaliningrad go?
Gassed up and ready to go.
Oh, that's this guy right here. I'm out of it. Didn't even see that. The Kaliningrad will go drive away. We got a very, very far forward HQ planting right next to central VP. He may want to get out some engineers and perhaps get a Bofors or Vickers.
Achtung! Enemy forces are attacking our petrol depot.
Taking fire!
Oh, here,
loud and clear.
Jeep has did a bit of a drive-by.
Panzer, we must defend the enemy's advances on our victory points.
The objective is ours. Come on, keep up. Orders complete.
Jeep is starting to go on forward. We'll be doing some damage to these Panzer Grenadiers. At this point, looks like a building will be upgraded to a forward headquarters. Very nice. But he's going to need support from his teammate because he's way outnumbered. Officer out on the field somewhere. Flamers coming on out as well. Engineers falling back. He just has abandoned and cancels the upgrade because he just got way overwhelmed. He was going to be forced back and get decaptured, so might as well cancel and save some income. Both the Jeep and the officer is actually in the back of the universal carrier, but it's not. That's rifle squad, not intersection. So I wonder if that does actually still allow him to Zora. Most likely.
Extended line, return fire!
How much of plausibility obtained? We do got Volkswagen Jaegers. Or at least the Luftwaffe ground forces. He can bring in flak Irving anti-aircraft guns.
Infantry section ready.
He's trying to help out. It's the arguments in the game. It's because he was overwhelmed. Ugh, this is where the arguments come. It's like, He just got overwhelmed. He couldn't get that
Our
HQ
Luftwaffe
down.
brothers are available for
And he
deployment.
says he can't help out until he gets the HQ. Here comes the autocannon. No PX, but there are some Brens. Captain Grad receiving quite a bit of fire. And the Captain Grad does go down. Both Panzer Grenadiers moving on forward. Universal Carrier will likely go down. They just buttoned emergency war engines, and the vehicle looks like it is buttoned.
I wish we had a tractor vehicle.
The enemy is becoming
And
less
there
mobile
goes
all the
the
time.
Jeep. The Bren Carrier is still very much alive. Flamer in a really, really deadly position. Mortars looks like it's raining on in from somewhere. Yeah, we got a basic mortar emplacement.
We can use Luftwaffe ground forces to take the fight to the enemy.
Mass retreat by the Panzer Grenadiers. He's going to need defense upgrades to really help out, and offense upgrades really do help out. Take one, buddy. Vehicle is buttoned. This universal carrier, the spread carrier, is fully repaired. Second 222 is now on the field, but it's actually quite wounded and has damaged engine as well. So it needs to start limping on out of there. Second damaged engine has come out. Gotta be very careful. I could have sworn he was going to get some friendly fire damage. He's Russian. He is Russian. Off ground forces trying to get some repairs. This dude needs to stop moving forward. It looks like the Tommies are falling back. This off ground forces
has
ripped apart.
Luftwaffe ground forces have arrived and are now available for assignment.
Engine is repaired. So he's trying to push on forward, trying to get rid of this universal Bren carrier. And there goes the Bren carrier.
Panzer has destroyed another enemy vehicle.
Double taps messages. Oh, the off ground forces needs to get him out of there. Vehicle is buttoned. He's trying to get this Bren gunner. The 222 does go down. Bren gunner has reinforced by one model.
We have lost a unit.
Panzer Grenadier does go down. Assault engineers coming forward with the flamer.
Luftwaffe brothers are available for deployment.
And this Bren gunner does manage to stay alive. Fresh universal carrier is now out on the field. Captain Grad running around. The mortar emplacement is receiving quite a bit of fire. And it does get decrewed. He's asking for AT from his teammate. And this mortar emplacement can still be repaired. And the autocannons do manage to clean it up. But you got only one scout car, 2 Luftwaffe ground forces.
Go ahead!
Which I'm not really sure how effective they are in combat. Probably not great, but they are 5-man.
We're taking fire!
Stay calm and do your
They're probably equal to Volksgrenadiers. Looks like all these guys are slowed down, probably doing an officer charge. The 2 is pushing forward once again, has 2.
Our enemies will
Sets
cower.
up
The
defense.
Wirbelwind Flakpanzer is now available for deployment.
And now we got a very, very fast verbal win. Probably due to the amount of combat they've seen. One Panzer is out on the field. Ford HQ is being set up. Preparing up middle combat is much more effective in this game than in Combat Heroes 2. Panzerschreck rolls and miss once again. How effective is Whirlwind versus the Greyhounds?
Comrades report the enemy has destroyed a vehicle.
Headencrad does go down. Whirlwind going... Apparently not that effective. but it should be pretty effective versus the infantry.
Where's that fire coming from? Crew ready!
Piet's loaded up on a universal carrier. It looks like the sappers are down, perhaps a model or two, because I only see 2 models in the back.
We are coming under fire!
Standing
1
by!
pen there.
He reads you! Seilpanzerspielwagen under attack!
The gunner's killed.
Freddy was still around, he'd be able to rig that thing so we wouldn't have to walk no more.
And his teammates complaining about him.
Oh, mommy! Was es dir passiert?
Let's take a quick look at other players, see what doctrines have that have been selected. This is the US player. All his command points. The Brit has spent what appears to be 1, potentially. Oh, there's an aid station here, but not, quite exposed, to say the least. And all the command points have been used as well. Get a good hit there.
Ammo depot secured.
Sappers or infantry section has captured some of the left side of the map. Nothing really protecting the right side or the left side for the Axis players. Whirlwind's rushing forward, trying to get these sappers. Looks like it has been buttoned, but the sappers are now suppressed.
Contact reports show the German vehicle was knocked out in that last skirmish.
222 goes down. There are now 2 Whirlwinds out in the field. This is a great, good position for the Allies, but yet they're getting ripped apart. They need anti-tank guns. There is a US anti-tank gun here. The Whirlwinds are starting to be hit. We do got a mortar half-track here. 1 senior round here. Getting out some 88s. 88s will be very good versus the vehicles, but they're very vulnerable to the UKF's 25-pounders.
Enemy contact!
Enemy unit has been knocked out.
That may have been that one Panzer Elite's last Panzer Grenadier, leaving him only with probably the Luftwaffe ground forces. Booby trap. Looks like the other one has gone for terror, and he's not reacting.
You've been in a raid before, ain't ya?
Ooh, just barely stays out of that booby trap. Sieging down the building with anti-tank guns, not exactly super effective. We've got a flak 88 here now. A close-range 25-pounder can easily deal with it. Of course, it'll be a close-range 25-pounder. He's trying to hit these. They spot the flak 88, that's for sure.
Contact, Jerry!
It's starting to be crewed up. Now it's lining up a shot. And looks like a roll to miss with the stone wall in front of them. Piet's trying to hit the flak 88, getting some good hits there, but getting suppressed, and it's from all the verbal ones as well. And the flak 80 got a good point-blank shot in as well. There's a duel with the AT guns, but the M1 AT guns sorely outclassed. And okay, ooh, great shot there. Looks like the HQ does go down. Which he put it there for reinforcements. I don't think we can garrison this one here for Fort HQ. Also goes down. Probably will go down very quickly.
Ready. At the ready, sir.
6 ready.
25-pounder being built. Very understandable. We do got the mix of medical and recovery station here by the Brits, which they will recover a lot of casualties here.
Incoming! At the ready, sir.
think something actually got blew up there.
This is a good spot for our
Both these have 1 level defense. These whirlwinds could push forward. This HE gun's the only thing that's really holding them back. This Piet's not so much.
Bloody hell! Taking effective fire! Ready for
A second Flak 88 is out in the field, which will give him quite a good amount of presence here. And the HE
Seers
gun
have
goes
what they
down
need to
the
call an
road. The
artillery.
whirlwinds could rush down to that
Ended up
25
being the
pounder.
captain's KIA.
A creeping barrage would be very, very good against these Flak 88s. His teammates requesting out some Flak 88s. Not Flak 88s, 80s or tanks. 25 pounders on the rain on in, getting some good hits on the whirlwinds. Very good hits. Now 2 Piets set of teammates here, and that Flak gun is very wounded.
Contact reports show the German vehicle was
Flak gun
knocked out
does
in
get
that
the
last
crew.
skirmish.
They've zeroed in on us! Fire! Sir, our section
The Flak 88 does go down, nice and cindery mortar there. No, he's not AFK.
I'm here! Receiving gun ahead! Up the wall!
And there are some command points consumed. And I can't tell what it is. 1 minute for Panthers. I'll say Panzer Force C's would be pretty good dealing with all these infantry, but his teammate has the 2 verbal ones, so perhaps not. We got the heroic charge being utilized. Flak 88 has not been recruited. I thought that destroyed. I guess not. Crew has been buttoned. Piet's raining on in. Multiple misses and bounces. That did nothing.
NCOs reporting they have destroyed a German target.
Bolshenjägers are now coming on out. They'll immediately upgrade up the FG-42s. Both Verblins are a bit wounded. Panzerschrecks and G-43 blow up moving forward. The mortar half-track has been burned a bit. Greyhound pushing his way forward, but will be taken out by the Flak 88. U.S. engineers are going to be forced back. Bolshenjägers has seen a bit of damage. These forces are all wounded, needs to fall back a little bit towards the casualty recovery station, but it looks like he has recovered some casualties. They have a fresh squad and multiple casualties being recovered.
I've got to get right back in a second!
Try and get rid of that casualty recovery station.
Come on!
But since Flak gun got destroyed once again, Panthers are now out on the field. There are 2 US snipers, which is not exactly going to be super great versus those verbal ones. And smoke, some sort of column has been utilized here.
Under fire! Make it quick! Head! Enemy line down! Take that!
Panthers start to make their advance.
I'm going to get right fucked in a second! What's the word there, sir?
Third Battalion's just received access to self-propelled artillery vehicles.
And now we got the Royal Artillery Regiment. Priests should be quite good dealing with those Flak 88s. The US player looks like has gone for Armor Company. He may be requesting some tank trucks. The only person left I don't know what doctrine they've gone for is the Panther player. He just sniped the captain?
That was a slaughter!
They'll be forcing try to hit this HQ to
Attention,
destroy the
the
HQ
enemy advances.
that will disable his forward reinforcements. Flak 88 is receiving quite a bit of fire. Life will get decrewed.
Taking hits! Hands confirmed!
Volvo at 2 levels of efficiency. Both of them at 2 levels of efficiency. Panthers making their advance, hitting the HQ. Going for the triage center.
Kill
We are losing a sector. We have destroyed an enemy unit.
Triage Center is now down.
Keep firing! Keep firing!
Keep your fucking knickers on!
Enemy fire!
And now the Ford HQ is now down as well. The Brit is in not very good position right now.
Sniper rifle! Moving up! I think you're the Panther!
Two snipers are here.
Kampfgruppe can now use incendiary grenades.
It looks like
The
he
enemy
may
is
have
becoming
wiped
less
out a
mobile
squad
all the
right
time.
there.
Sniper! Take cover!
Fallschirmjägers capturing up the left side of the map.
Heavy Panzer!
We have regained the momentum on the field.
Pershing now out on the field.
Panzer ready to break! Heavy Panzer ready!
These Panthers are pretty vetted.
This is Panzer! Ready
Pershing will have a bit of trouble versus them. Hit a mine. Oh, did he sat on top of a mine? Oh, the Flak 88 is in range, however, and he never actually outright fully destroyed it, just decrewed it. A huge swell of U.S. infantry. And Tommy's. Looks like he fell back over here to get the medics. We got a fresh headquarters truck. I think the biggest problem with the Brit is he put the HQ way too far forward, which allowed him, and so he sustained so much manpower bleed.
Firing on enemy eagles! Ready fire! Keep it moving!
Let's inspire bringing an airstrike. We do have a fresh Flak 88, but needed a whirlwind, really. He's getting swarmed by infantry.
An enemy unit has fallen to our
Veteran
might.
officer. And he focused the officer and it goes down. Flak 88 has been decrewed. He's going to try to reclaim it for himself, but gets suppressed right there. And lots of good hits there.
Good kill! Take your fire!
I don't think there's much more the Allies can do on this side of the map. They just lost so much. They're going to need a whole bunch of N-Things and a couple Hellcats and Fireflies to deal with the armor. Another more mine detonations, very nice.
Target is knocked out!
That's the man behind that cup.
I say again, taking fire!
Pershing severely wounded, has activated the global repair ability. Main gun destroyed. The gun has been repaired by the global repairs. And that Flak 88 almost got the kill right there.
Taking more arm fire!
That's it, lads.
Our engineering has stepped even further ahead of our enemies. Advanced repairs available.
Better repairs are now out. Infiltrating and rush towards this area. Pershing can't really engage. It's just try and kill the sniper, right? Ooh, what's getting hit? Is that the priest? Command tank. The priest is back home.
Stand by for target!
Ooh, creeping barrage. That's what it is.
Barely need it. Don't fuck up.
Definitely, it's gotten much more quiet since there's a lot less aggression so far. The Flak 80s
Camp
is just so
Corbelier can now deploy sector artillery to strike fear to the hearts of the enemy.
Sector artillery. Yeah, we saw the landmine.
Enemy unit eradicated.
Target destroyed.
The indomitable veteran
Or
sergeants
Scorched
have joined our ranks.
I always get those two mixed up. Yeah, it's
Rejoice,
Scorched Earth.
Panzer. Roadblocks
That's
are
the
now
name
at
of
our
it.
disposal. Camp Corbelier is now able to employ Scorched Earth to eradicate the disease that is our enemy.
Move! When your lad's over! Yeah!
So the trench is trying to be completed. Looks like it has been completed.
The
Or
enemy
no,
has 300
just
points.
Shy of it.
Keep it moving. Return line. Return fire.
Asking if there's going to be a Hummel. Not just yet. Very needy. We've got these command tanks supporting the troops. Vet to defense to Panthers going to be very, very hard to deal with in proportion. Looks like these Tommies went ahead, or Rifleman suppressed almost immediately thanks to this whirlwind. Pershing does receive a deadly hit near by the Flak
Now you will
88.
capture with the utmost speed.
No four-man squads yet. Okay, we've got the anti-tank loiters now available. And my fridge starts to making sounds when I'm in the middle of doing this, so ignore the background sounds. Sniper's finding some good targets against the Fallschirmjägers, does immediately retreat. Does immediately retreat back.
Heavy Panzer ready.
Panther's trying to rush forward. Not being a little bit aimless, but now the loiter is now in effect. Getting some good hits there.
Target secured. No contact.
This
Camp
Vec 2
Corbelier
Panther
has
is
proven its
breaking
superiority
down.
once again.
So is the Pershing. Has a global repair ability, but gets taken out by a Panzer Strike.
We must work together to defeat our enemies. Group
Did he just
zeal will aid
bounce
us all.
off of a tent?
Taking fire from enemy infantry! He's right there! He's right there!
Oh, there goes AT gun. This truck will go down shortly.
We have eliminated the enemy once more.
Truck does go down. Now it's just the headquarters. He has buttoned the verbal win.
Taking effective enemy fire. Panzer, stand by for target.
Now both of these are Vet 3 Panthers with 3 levels of defense. They're going to be indestructible.
No counter, need support!
Bloody hell! This is getting thick!
They have no 18 to air. They had no real good answer. PS are just too unreliable when dealing with these whirlwinds or any sort of vehicles. Better friendly fire damage right there.
We have succeeded in diminishing the enemy's points to 200.
But really, the Brits' biggest problem is they don't have any really good tank. Sure, they can build 17-pounder replacements, but still, that's not super great. That's static replacement as opposed to M1AT gun.
Every shot count, lad.
Those a bunch of
The enemy is weakening even now.
Burnt out. Looks like the US player has, or the UK player has, all the GG. And one player has left. Sometimes we fast forward until it's over.
Light AT gun, get us moving! Enemy unit neutralized!
And that's the end of the game. This is Agion saying thank you for watching and signing off.